My beloved child, come close and listen to my voice. I know the future feels uncertain to you. I see the questions that rise in your heart when the night is quiet and your mind refuses to rest. I see the fear behind your prayers, the unspoken worry behind your smile, the silent tears you wipe away when no one is watching. You look ahead and you do not know what tomorrow will bring. You wonder if your efforts will bear fruit, if your waiting will be rewarded, if your prayers are truly being heard. And in that uncertainty, your heart trembles. But I want you to know this: I am not uncertain about your future. Before a single day of your life unfolded, I had already written every chapter. Before you took your first breath, I had already prepared the paths you would walk, the doors you would enter, the people you would meet, and even the battles you would face. Nothing about your life is accidental. Nothing about your journey is random. Even what feels confusing now is held safely within my perfect plan. You look at the future and see fog. I look at the future and see fulfillment. You see delay. I see divine timing. You see impossibility. I see preparation for miracles. You are not standing at the edge of chaos. You are standing in the middle of my process. I know how heavy uncertainty can feel. It makes your heart restless, makes your thoughts race. It makes you ask, what if? And how will? And when will? But I ask you today, my child, will you trust me even when you cannot see? Will you rest in me even when you do not understand? Faith is not born when everything is clear. Faith is born when everything is unclear, and you choose to trust me anyway. I have never failed you, and I never will. Look back at your life and remember how many times you thought you would not make it. Yet here you are. Remember how many doors you thought were closed forever. Yet I opened new ones. Remember how many storms you thought would destroy you. Yet they only made you stronger. The same God who carried you through your past is the same God who is already standing in your future. You are not walking toward emptiness. You are walking toward my promises. Even now, when you feel unsure, I am arranging things in ways you cannot see. I am aligning hearts, shifting circumstances, and preparing opportunities. I am working in silence, in the background, in the unseen. Just because you do not see my hand moving does not mean my hand is still. I am always at work for your good. Do not measure your future by your present feelings. Your emotions are like waves. They rise and fall. But my word is like a rock. It never changes. I have promised that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised that I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. That promise is not poetry. It is truth. It is not imagination. It is destiny. You may not know how everything will turn out, but you know the one who holds the outcome, and that is enough. When the future feels uncertain, remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am not surprised by tomorrow. I am not worried about next year. I am not anxious about your situation. What overwhelms you does not overwhelm me. What confuses you does not confuse me. What frightens you does not frighten me. I am your shepherd. I go before you. I prepare the way. I see the valleys before you reach them, and I also see the green pastures waiting on the other side. I will not lead you where my grace cannot sustain you. I will not allow you to face what my strength cannot carry you through. Sometimes I allow uncertainty so that you will lean on me more deeply. When you know all the answers, you tend to rely on yourself. But when you do not know what is next, you learn to cling to me, to listen for my voice, to walk step by step in trust. In that closeness, your faith grows. In that dependence, your spirit matures. In that waiting, your character is refined. Do not despise the season of not knowing. It is in this season that I am shaping you for what is coming. You are being prepared for blessings you cannot yet imagine, for responsibilities you are not yet ready to carry, for victories that require a stronger faith than you currently have. I am stretching you, strengthening you, teaching you to walk by faith and not by sight. What feels like delay is actually development. What feels like silence is actually instruction. What feels like uncertainty is actually the doorway to deeper trust. My child, your future is not fragile. It is firmly held in my hands. No mistake you have made can cancel my purpose for your life. No weakness you carry can stop my power from working in you. No closed door can prevent me from opening a better one. No storm can erase the destiny I have written over you. Even when you stumble, I will lift you. Even when you wander, I will guide you back. Even when you feel lost, I know exactly where you are. You are never out of my sight. You are never out of my care. You are never out of my plan. So when fear whispers, what if it doesn't work out? Let your faith answer, but what if God is about to do something greater than I ever imagined? When anxiety says, you are running out of time, let hope declare, God's timing is perfect and He is never late. When your mind says, I don't know what will happen, let your spirit say, I know who is in control. I am in control. I am guiding your steps, even when you cannot see the path clearly. I am opening the right doors and closing the wrong ones, even when you do not understand why. I am protecting you from things you do not even realize could have harmed you. I am answering prayers in ways that are wiser than your requests and kinder than your expectations. Trust me with your future the same way you trust me with your salvation. You did not save yourself. I saved you. You did not create yourself. I formed you. You did not call yourself. I called you. And you will not complete your journey by your own strength. I will carry you to the end. Rest, my child. Let go of the need to control what you cannot control. Surrender your timelines, your plans, your worries, and your fears into my hands. When you release them, you make room for my peace. When you trust me, you open your heart to my joy. When you hope in me, you anchor your soul in something unshakable. The future may feel uncertain, but my love for you is certain. My promises to you are certain. My presence with you is certain. My victory for you is certain. And because I am certain, you can have hope. Walk forward, not with fear, but with confidence. Not with anxiety, but with expectation. Not with doubt, but with faith. I am with you in every step, in every season, in every unknown. The road ahead is not empty. It is filled with my grace. The days to come are not dark. They are illuminated by my light. The story I am writing with your life is not ending. It is unfolding into something beautiful. Hold on, my beloved. Greater days are ahead. I am your hope when the future feels uncertain. My beloved child, I am still speaking to your heart. Do not think for a moment that your life has reached a dead end. What you call an ending, I call a beginning. What you call loss, I call redirection. What you call failure, I call a lesson that will lead you to a greater victory. The future that feels unclear to you is already clear to me, and it is filled with purpose, restoration, and glory. There are seasons when I allow you to walk without seeing far ahead, not because I want you to be afraid, but because I want you to walk closely with me. When the road is unfamiliar, you hold my hand more tightly. When the way is dark, you listen more carefully for my voice. When the outcome is uncertain, you learn to trust my heart instead of your own understanding. In this closeness, your faith is strengthened, and your relationship with me is deepened. You are not forgotten in your waiting. You are not overlooked in your prayers. You are not ignored in your tears. Every cry of your heart reaches me. Every silent sigh is heard. Every longing is known. I collect your tears, and I count your nights of restlessness. Nothing about your pain is wasted. Nothing about your struggle is meaningless. I am using it all to shape you, to prepare you, and to position you for what is coming. I know you sometimes wonder if your life will ever change, if the doors you are praying for will ever open, if the promises you are holding on to will ever come to pass. But remember this: I am a faithful God. What I have spoken, I will fulfill. What I have promised, I will perform. My word does not return to me empty. It accomplishes everything I send it to do. The vision I placed in your heart did not come from your imagination. It came from me. The dreams that stir within you are not accidents. They are invitations to trust me for the impossible. Even if the journey seems long, even if the road seems hard, even if the progress seems slow, do not give up. I am working even when you do not see it. I am moving even when you do not feel it. I am answering even when the answer has not yet reached your hands. My child, you are not behind schedule. You are exactly where you need to be. Do not compare your journey with the journey of others. I have written a unique story for you. I am shaping a testimony that will bring me glory and bring hope to many. The timing of your breakthrough, the manner of your blessing, and the path of your calling are all perfectly designed for you. Trust my timing. Trust my wisdom. Trust my love. When the enemy tries to fill your mind with fear about tomorrow, remind him that your tomorrow belongs to me. When he whispers that you will not make it, declare that I am your strength. When he tells you that you are alone, remember that I am always with you. When he tries to make you doubt your future, stand firm in my promises. I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. I specialize in creating paths where there seem to be none. I open doors that no one can shut, and I shut doors that no one can open. I lift the humble, heal the broken, restore the lost, and crown those who trust in me with hope and peace. Your future is not in the hands of chance. It is in the hands of a loving Father. So lift your eyes. Even if you cannot see the whole picture, trust the one who is painting it. Even if you cannot understand every step, follow the one who knows the way. Even if your heart is weary, lean on the one whose strength never fails. Hope in me. Wait on me. Trust in me. For I am leading you into a future filled with my presence, my provision, and my peace. And when you look back one day, you will see that every uncertain step was guided by my faithful hand, and every tear you shed was a seed that grew into a testimony of my goodness. I am your God. I am your Father. I am your hope, and I am with you, now and forever. My beloved child, I am still with you, and I am still speaking life into your spirit. Even now, when your heart feels tired from waiting, and your mind feels heavy from wondering, I am surrounding you with my peace. You may feel as though you are standing in between what was and what will be, unsure of where your next step will land. But know this: every step you take in faith, even when it feels small and uncertain, is moving you closer to the purpose I have prepared for you. Do not fear the unknown, for the unknown to you is already known to me. I am not discovering your future as you go. I have already walked through it. I have already seen the answers to your prayers, the healing of your wounds, the fulfillment of your hopes. I have already seen the joy that will replace your sorrow, the peace that will quiet your storms, and the victory that will rise from your struggles. There are times when I allow the future to remain hidden, not to trouble you, but to teach you to trust me one day at a time. If I showed you everything at once, your heart might grow overwhelmed. So I give you light for today, strength for this moment, and grace for this step. Tomorrow's grace will come tomorrow. Next season's strength will come in its season. For now, I ask you to rest in my presence and to walk with me in simple faith. My child, you are being led even when you feel uncertain. You are being protected even when you feel vulnerable. You are being guided even when you feel confused. I am ordering your steps, aligning your path, and working all things together for your good. There is no fear in my love. Perfect love drives out fear. When fear tries to take hold of your heart, let my love remind you that you are safe in my hands. Nothing can snatch you from me. No power of darkness can destroy what I have destined for you. No delay can cancel what I have decreed. I am teaching you to hope, not in circumstances, not in people, not in your own strength, but in me. For I am the same God who brought light out of darkness, life out of death, and hope out of despair. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, and weakness into strength. The future that feels uncertain to you is filled with my presence. You will not walk into it alone. I will go before you, and I will walk beside you. I will be your guide when you don't know the way, your comfort when you feel afraid, and your strength when you feel weak. So do not let your heart be troubled. Do not let worry steal your sleep or fear steal your joy. Place your future in my hands and let your soul rest. For I am faithful and I am true. What I have begun in you, I will bring to completion. What I have promised, I will surely fulfill. Hope, my child. Trust, my child. Wait, my child, for the dawn is coming, and with it, the fulfillment of all that I have spoken over your life. No matter how uncertain life may seem, you can walk boldly into tomorrow with hope. Trust in God's timing, lean on His promises, and let His peace rule in your heart. The future may be hidden, but your God is not. He's already there, preparing the way, guiding your steps, and filling your life with blessings beyond your imagination. Take courage, remain faithful, and allow His hope to shine in every moment of your journey. Listen, be encouraged, and receive hope today. Like and share if you believe in God.